Where are we?
Hello, Colorado.
Hello, Colorado.
Today we're going to talk about Parker, Colorado.
Yes, and that's ironically where we live, but we've got, we know a little bit about it, I guess.
Yes, I've lived here since 1997. And Jason, you've lived here probably since
2000 when we were dating, late 2000, right?
Yeah, late 2000.
Because it's 25, so
we
will have been together July 20th for 25 years.
Yes, dating.
I got it right, guys, out there.
Very good.
Out there in the universe. I got the date that we met right.
So we do live and breathe.
By the way,
Colorado.
can I just say that the day we met, she doesn't even remember meeting me, really. So I don't know why she holds on to that date that I've got to remember it, because she was like, I don't even know if I met you. I don't know
we met
what
at
you
church and in Denver and
the church, the nightclub.
I know.
The
happy
church.
hour.
It was fun.
Our friend Jeanette introduced us, and it was happy hour. So it was fun.
Anyway, she lived in Parker, and at the time there was nothing out here.
Nothing. There was one way to get to my house. I did live in Canterbury, which we still live in, and just a different house. And there was only one way to get here. So
and I remember driving it, and I was like, good God, that is a long drive to see this chick.
Yeah. But we raised our kids here.
Yeah.
My 3 older kids went to Ponderosa High School. They went to Frontier Valley.
I know,
Sierra
crazy,
Middle
right?
School,
Right.
So again, we live and breathe Parker. I was Miss Parker 2019.
That's right. Yeah, the Mrs. Parker.
Mrs. Parker.
Mrs. Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2019. That was a cool experience to watch you do that and all of the pageant stuff. She's not a pageant person.
Not at all.
It's pretty crazy what those people do. They're very dedicated. I mean, I got mad respect for people that do that,
Yeah.
but to see you do that and get outside your box and do that was unreal. That was cool.
Yeah. So I won a couple of awards, and I thought that was pretty cool.
What does Robbie say? You came in 13th place or something?
13th place, not bad.
Funny. I know. Overall, but she did win. What was the big award that you won?
I got a trophy for the most
The most influential.
most influential in my community. So
that
was
honestly, that's kind of winning the People's Choice Award for something.
It was cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah,
it was really cool. I'm super proud.
Yeah, so I also got the most sponsors, and I got
that's right.
Yeah,
that seems funny because that was literally almost 6 years ago now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. It's a lot.
You look just as good now as you did then. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Thanks.
So Parker, I mean, where do we begin? Because we love it here.
Yeah, you'll see us out and about, and we are going to do a lot of episodes on Where Are We, which we're going to focus on the business owners, the restaurants,
Their menus,
the golf clubs here.
Right, yeah.
Just a really nice community, great people, friendly atmosphere, a small community feel, and
and they're doing a lot of development now too. So they're expanding Main Street and adding some more multifamily housing there with storefronts and some mixed-use developments. And there's already a consortium of really cool little restaurants, and it's not like Chain Central down there on Main Street. They're family-owned businesses, and we frequent them often. And they have great menus, great food, and then there's cool shopping and coffee shops and stuff like that. So
yeah, and Parker is the third fastest growing community in Colorado.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But we've been here and kind of seen it too.
I think we're up to about 60,000 people now.
Right.
And
I mean, there's Allison Ranch, and then there's McCanta and Looking Glass.
So that's south, closer to Castle Rock, but eventually they're going to merge.
Yeah, right.
Which they probably already
all
have,
kind of coming
right? So
in the same direction.
A lot of new builds that we're going to be talking about. So I'm looking forward to that.
Because really, this podcast is, in a lot of ways, it's really designed for people that are going to be moving here, and they're looking online and they're looking for, hey, Parker's cool spot. What is it about Parker that is attractive for us and my family or whatever when they're moving here? So, and one of the things that you do, not to get off subject too much, but is your midterm rentals, right, to help these families here in Parker. How many do you have in Parker?
I have 6 in Parker.
6 midterm rentals, and they're fully furnished. They're like an Airbnb, but they're for 30, 60, 90 days, right?
Temporary stays. If you're waiting to close on a house, if you're waiting for your house to be built, they stay in my houses for 30, 60.
Or they just want to get a lay of the land before they start shopping.
We could take them on tours.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because there's so many different new communities in the area.
Right.
And
the median home price is $715, right, as I recall. And there is a lot of new construction going on right now.
Yeah, so the new construction's amazing.
And they're offering some pretty good deals.
Incentives, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. They have inventory homes they want to get sold, and they're offering, credits for rate buy downs and whatnot. Obviously, rates are hovering around 7 right now, and but I've seen a lot of buyers kind of getting off the fence because I feel like
you just had one, and you got them a great deal. Right.
Yeah, actually just put a deal under contract for some clients in Montaigne, in Regency, in Castle Rock, which is another development. We'll get into that later. Like we said, we're going to be going through all these developments, and we're going to be sharing with you what their attributes are and where they're located and whatnot. But but we did get them a really, really good deal on an inventory home that Toll Brothers was like, sell it. And
there were a lot of people in there.
Yeah, there were people in the sales center. It was crazy in there. It was packed. So I think a lot of people kind of coming out of the woodwork. So real estate aside, we do have some. Those midterm rentals are designed to help people in transition, and they're really cool. I mean, I'm so proud of her for starting that, Cozy Colorado Furnished Rentals. It's a really cool concept, and we have a place in the mountains that we Airbnb, and to her, like, she's the management company. It's no joke. Like, the towels are always crisp and white, and there's makeup towel removers, and down really to the coffee maker. And she's so, for Christmas, tell them what you did for Christmas to decorate the cabin.
Oh, I hired somebody to go in, and they decorated it with the Grinch Who Stole Christmas theme. And I had 2 beautiful big trees in the cabin, and it was decorated throughout with the theme. I made sure to have mugs for the kids that came in.
For hot cocoa.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, really, like, there wasn't anything that you didn't think of for somebody to be able to enjoy their stay.
And I did that for the midterm rentals. So, I did decorate the trees, and they were really, the people who were staying there over Christmas were really appreciative, because could you imagine staying in a furnished home during Christmas and it's not yours?
Right.
I really try to add those personal touches to each property.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and people are now finding her through her website, CozyColoradoFurnishedRentals.com, and reaching out to her to find out more information. But I mean, you're renting them, pretty consistently to families in need. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So it's another service that the Correa Real Estate Group provides, and it's just I think it's a full service real estate agency that could help you relocate into the areas.
So what do people do when they get here to Parker? Obviously they're looking for schools, and we have some other podcasts that we'll be talking about schools. You can check out our podcast on Lutheran High School, where our kids go, and then we'll be doing podcasts on some other schools also in the area. But aside from schools and stuff, what's fun to do?
Well, we have the Pace Center. So the Pace Center is has
cultural arts facility.
Yep, and it has lots of different theater programs, and
they do like Nutcracker there. That's cool every year. It's a really nice facility, state of the art. theater.
So you don't have to drive all the way to Denver, downtown
Right.
Denver for
They
it,
have
because it's
comedians
right
there.
here.
They have comedians there. We saw Joan Osborne there a year ago. That was just a very intimate concert, great show. So they have some really cool. Didn't they have like Flock of Seagulls there or something?
They have a lot of
Right.
well-known
But we're
people.
old. So young people are like Flock of Seagulls. Like I hope I didn't get attacked by a seagull when I went to the Pace Center. How are there even seagulls in Colorado? So there actually are.
Yeah, well, so anyways, Pace Center, we also have, fun events like Parker Days.
Parker Days is unreal. That's a big draw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is just crowded. It's crazy. They bring in carnival rides and
There's bands,
bands the
music.
whole weekend.
Yeah, it's really good for downtown businesses
Right.
too. So, they profit off of
They have like
it
a
lot
beer
there.
garden. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's,
The Oktoberfest.
Oh right, Oktoberfest is another one. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest, they do a great job. It's a lot of fun. And,
Yeah, they do wine walks.
they do wine walks.
Right,
The Parker
downtown
Chamber
Main
does
Street. Yep.
wine walks. So it is
That's every Friday.
old time feel.
Right.
And it's just a lot of fun.
Excuse me.
Just the farmers market's great.
Yeah, farmers market's every Sunday, and I want to say it's from 9 to 1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they cordon off Main Street, and then there's vendors there. I mean, we got a guy, Big E. We always buy our barbecue sauce from Big E.
Yep, we sure do. And
It's a local company, and then there's produce. They have all these different kinds of things.
my favorite thing to do is actually ride bikes from our house all the way downtown and back. Have brunch there, go to the farmer's market, shop a little bit. The tailgate's fantastic when it comes to
Mimosas.
brunch. And then music on Main.
Yeah, music on Main Street's a great place to go.
People watch.
Right.
So it's so fun. But what's really cool about Parker too are the 40 miles of trails. So the trail ends, the Sulphur Gulch Trail, that's kind of hard to say, ends here at our house, in the back of our house.
Pretty close. Yeah.
And it extends all the way to the Cherry Creek Trail, which
Yeah, and
will
you
take
can.
you downtown.
We used to run. We're a little older now, so we don't run as much. But you can run from our house to Main Street on a trail. You cross a road maybe twice or something like that, and it's just great. It's great. There you can walk your dog there, and then you can go hang out downtown, and then you can take it back. We ride our bikes. We run.
Yeah, there's so much to
And then
do.
that kind of feeds into the Cherry Creek Trail, which is, what is that? I mean, that thing could be 100 miles long. The Cherry Creek Trail goes all the way through, obviously, Cherry Creek in Denver and even
Well,
up
that's
north.
40 miles, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's 20 miles from here to downtown Denver.
That's correct, yeah. 20 miles. Right, so, I mean, Cherry Creek Trail is absolutely highly coveted. People ride their bikes and train for triathlons and stuff like that.
Yeah, so there are a lot of other things to do. There's great dining, Portofino's, Las Delicias.
Yeah, we love that place.
Oh my gosh, we've been going there since 1997.
That's in Mariachi's, really
Denver,
good.
or Parker's oldest Mexican restaurant, Las Delicias. But
What year, do you know?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what
It
year
has
that
to be
is.
in the late 80s, I
Yeah.
bet, or something like that.
But our new favorite is Los Volcanes.
Los Volcanes.
Well, yeah.
Los Volcanes. Yeah. It means volcano in Spanish.
And we have our leads group that we meet there every Tuesday. They have great green chili. And
That's
if you don't
best
know,
needs group of Parker, great people.
yeah,
great
so
leaders.
just the green chili, if you haven't had the green chili, that's something you definitely have to try, because every person in Colorado loves green chili.
Oh yeah, that's funny, because we don't know where people are seeing this from. Like Texas, that there's not really green chili in Texas.
And there are
California,
a lot of people, so most of the people moving into Parker are from California, Florida, and Texas.
Right, and so when they get here, that Mexican food's different all over the country, because it's colloquial like that. And one of the things in southern Colorado and New Mexico is Hatch. Hatch, New Mexico is where these chilies grow. They're not like Anaheim chili peppers, they're not like Pueblo chili peppers. They're called Hatch green chili, and they're very flavorful. And that's what we make our green chili out of here in Colorado, and then you kind of like, it's like gravy, and you put green chili on.
We have it with mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving.
Right, right. So people come here, and Mexican food's different.
We're both native.
Yep, natives of Colorado.
I'm from Southern Colorado, and he's from Denver.
Denver, Colorado, right. But we ended up in Parker, and when I was in high school, there was just nothing out here. I graduated high school in 1992, and man, it was a lot of rolling hills and farmland and ranches and stuff like that. And there was like a 2-lane highway.
Yeah.
In fact, Canterbury, the golf course, which is called Black Bear now, but Canterbury wasn't even here until I want to say probably 1998, 99 or something like that. And we used to play it, and there weren't even houses around it.
The golf course, because I lived here in 97.
Right, there weren't even houses around the golf course yet. So yeah, it's grown a lot, and it's a great place to raise your family.
It is.
Like we said, there's a ton of things to do.
Our daughter works at Fika Coffee, which is probably one of 15 coffee shops here. So there's so many coffee shops, and they're just warm, welcoming.
Owned by Josh Rivera, who is the mayor of Parker.
Current mayor, yeah.
That's right. And and all of the businesses in Parker are pretty much owned by locals and people that live here and contribute and give back to the community. And
they have the Downtown Business Alliance that comes together and works really hard to make sure that the local businesses get business.
Right, recognition. The trunk or treat they did in for Halloween, right, and then the Christmas parade.
Oh, the Christmas parade is really big.
They spearhead that.
It is
which
so
really
much fun.
cool.
Lots of great.
Kind of a little old town feel to
yes.
it, but it's pretty close to the city. I mean, back when I was growing up and coming out here, it was not. It's like she said earlier, it's 20 miles from the city. But it was a long stretch of road for 20 miles. And now there's, everything built up around it. So it's kind of cool because you come through Denver, you get down here, and then you get into this like capsule of like a little like town feel. Yeah. How many coffee shops are there? Probably 10, 15 or something like that?
Coffee shops, yeah.
Fika has 2 locations. And then, like you said, our daughter works there. Kunjani's a good spot for networking and business meetings and stuff too. It's good spots, good places, good people. Yeah,
it's a great little town. If you want more information, give us a call, email us.
Yeah, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
And
you got to stay tuned for more podcasts as we go.
That's right. Yeah.
This is
fun. We love it.
We actually get to connect, which is amazing.
It's kind of like a date night. Like this is, I think, the only time we see each other half the time. Right?
Well, yeah. So it's fun. Hopefully, you can take a little bit more from every podcast that we have. And we're
real people, so you can actually call us and we can help you, with your real estate needs or, housing. If you need a midterm rental, we got a team, and we can help you find a house. We can help you introduce you to a builder, build a house, whatever it is.
And take you on tours.
That's right.
Yeah. So until next episode, thank you for joining Hello, Colorado.
Hello, Colorado.